Lesson 1, Area of Polygons. So we're just going to go through each of the formulas, and then I'm going to have you on your own independently measure with a ruler and apply these formulas. So for a rectangle, we have a length and a width. So you need to measure both the length and the width, and you're going to substitute it into the formula area equals length times width. So you can try that one out, knowing that you have to measure the length and the width. For a triangle, the areas or the lengths that you will need to measure is the base, which is the bottom of the triangle, as well as the height, so from the bottom to the peak. And then you will apply it to the formula base times height divided by 2. If it's a square, we would just call this side, or base, or length and width, and the area is the side squared. Be really careful when you're don't ever just assume it's a square. Make sure you measure both sides to make sure that these are equal. And when you are doing a circle, there's two things you can do. Actually, the smartest thing to do would be to measure the diameter. So measure the whole diameter, and then to find the radius, you're going to take the diameter and divide it by 2. So that's a lot smarter than trying to guess where the center of the circle is. So measure the entire diameter, divide it by 2 to find the radius, and then the area is pi. Make sure you use the pi button on your calculator, and then r squared. So those are your formulas and how you should measure them. So you can go ahead on your own and actually do that with these examples on your lesson. The size that I have is different than the size that you have, so it's no point for me to do it on here. Okay, this is called a parallelogram. So the two sides that you're going to need is the base. It doesn't matter if it's the top or the bottom, they're going to be the same size. And then you're also going to need the height. So the height is from the bottom to the top here. And really, if you think about it, if I was to take this blue section and put it over here, we really just have a rectangle. So parallelograms have the same formula as a rectangle, we just use different words. So it's the base times the height. So that is the two things you will measure. And the last we have is a trapezoid. So to do the trapezoid, we actually have to measure both the top and the bottom. So we're going to call this side A and side B. And then just like the parallelogram, you got to find the height. And then the formula for this is A plus B. Then you're going to divide that by 2, and then times the entire thing by the h. So go ahead, pause or you can stop the video and apply these formulas to these shapes. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.